Did you listen to Jeff and Professor Hamo in the morning? Here's what's
Kenyan. So this is about Kenyans doing incredible things. For instance, the young 17-year-old superstar in this movie is called Maxwell Simba. He was taken right out of Alliance High School and cast into this movie. He's the boy who harnessed the wind. And by the way, he acts alongside the likes of Chiwetel Ejiofor. Do you know him?
Who is that?
Okay, sorry. He's a great Nigerian actor. Chiwetel, which movie? Okay. He's acted with Denzel Washington. We'll find out here. Anyway, so joining us in the studio today, Maggie Kyundu. She's owner of Ideas Inc., a casting agency here in town. And she's done movies from The Constant Gardener to The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind and everything in between. Points in between. Martin Givenchy, aka Johnny, who I just met. And I feel so embarrassed. Because there's a series called Sue and Johnny.
Yes.
On Magic East, right?
Yes.
Magic East. And also on Showmax. You know this new channel from DSTV? Apparently he's like the West of the Denzel of Kenya.
Nimekupitaga tu ukicheza golf. You're in the wrong place.
And then there's Robert Agendo, another established actor in town. I mean, goodness, where have I been living?
Where have you been?
I owe someone an apology.
An apology. Very sorry.
Guys, congratulations and welcome to Hot 96.
Thank you very much.
I'm shocked. I should be asking for autographs.
It's okay, we'll take selfies after. These are the modern autographs.
Let's start with you, Martin.
Yes.
So, Sue and Johnny.
Yes.
You're the guy.
I happen to be the guy.
This is the Johnny.
This is the Johnny in the Sue and
Sumbua.
I.
Ndio huyu.
Sasa Jeff.
Tuambianeni ukweli.
Jeff, unakubali huyu jamani alifanyia hii mambo.
Analipwa kusumbua. Let us celebrate him.
Hiyo ndio kazi yake.
Kazi yake ni kusumbua.
I know where you go to in Mirema. Ninakupatanga hapo Mirema. Ukiendelea hivi. Thank you. Bas. Haya. Yes.
Johnny atasumbuaje? He's such a gentleman.
Martin, were you in this movie?
Yes, I was. I played one of the plot twisting characters. That is, I am a lawyer who comes to the villages to buy, to represent a tobacco factory that wants to buy trees from the villagers, where once they sell them and the trees are cut down, it accelerates flooding in the small village in Malawi.
So you're a lawyer?
Yes, that's what I play.
How was it?
Oh, it was an amazing experience. For me, compared to them who were there for Robert was there for a month, Maxwell was there for 2 months. I was there for I think 3 days. But, it was 3 amazing days. They flew me from Kenya to Malawi to go and say, "Give me your trees." Me, I've made it, Mama. I'm done.
Take 27.
3 days later. 3 days later.
But it was amazing. It was amazing working with Chiwetel Ejiofor. I first experienced. See, when I say experience, I mean when you're fully engrossed by an individual in the performance. I first experienced him in 12 Years a Slave. Yes. Yes.
Go on.
And then
give me some more credits.
He's in Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, that's a Marvel movie.
Oh, right.
Yes, and then he's also going to be voicing Scar in the remake of The
Lion King. You're kidding me.
Yes,
Scar?
He's the guy.
Why can't you cast me in this, man? Come on, man.
Tumuombe kazi mara moja. This is the
But Jeff, see, we cast you the other day in XYZ because I was in XYZ as well. We saw you there. Sorry, we had you there. We saw and had you there.
You are regular Fisher.
Martin, that's where you're wrong. This guy called Nick Odhiambo showed up and he did me better than me.
I know, man. You'd come number 2 in a Jeff Koinange impersonation competition.
People come up to me, oh my.
Something else, Chiwetel was also in Salt with Angelina Jolie.
Oh, that's a good movie. Yes. In fact, I've been waiting for Salt 2 for the longest time.
Yeah.
And there's one with Denzel, the bank robbery. where everyone's a suspect and he's Denzel's assistant. What was that? Oh man!
Watu wa vioja tuko nje.
But at least local sound.
Yeah.
You support local talent.
Yes.
But some people here.
I'm so
Mtu ako kwa salt.
I'm so embarrassed.
No.
Like the Nigerians say, embarrassed.
We forgive you.
Jesus.
You give us interviews everywhere.
Remember the name Chiwetel Ejiofor. Just remember, just Google. So let's speak to this superstar here.
Yes.
Martin, first of all, you got to see this guy firsthand, right?
Yes, I got to see.
Maxwell Simba.
Yes.
17 years old. You were cast in this movie. I mean, how did they cast you, Maxwell?
Well, the casting director, that is Maggie Kuhn.
Who's here with us? Yeah.
So she came over to my school. That
To
is Alliance. That was way back in 2017. And our arts teacher, Madam Catherine Maviola, told us there's a casting director here for a film that will be shot in Malawi. So a few of us rounded up and we went into the audition room. We auditioned and then the tapes were taken and sent all the way to New York for a casting director, Alexa Fogel. And then after that she came over to Kenya to the Blue Sky Films offices. And we had another audition, and then we had the big guy, of course, Chiwetel was coming over to see who's this auditioning for the main character. And then we auditioned with Chiwetel, and then after that we had other series of auditions and just getting to read the script.
Are you an actor or at Alliance? Were you an actor?
Yes, I was an actor doing mostly plays in the school.
And musicals, plays, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Kenya Drama Festival.
Yeah, we went into. I was playing the lead role in 2017. We staged a play about a stammerer. So the play was Finding Kamakozi. We were not fortunate enough to get to the best position, but yeah.
So when they told you, hey Maxwell, you just got, pretty much the lead role. I mean, best support, if you will. How did you feel?
Well, it was a lot to take in actually. I didn't know what to feel. I didn't know what to say actually, because it was a lot of responsibility being put on my shoulders. And at that point I was overjoyed, but still I knew a lot of work had to be put in, so I was looking forward to the shooting days.
And what year were you in at Alliance then?
That was in 2017. I was in Form 3.
Form 3.
Yes.
Wow. You have since finished?
Yeah.
With an A-?
With an A-.
Good Lord. And you're heading to African Leadership Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How was it filming for Martin? Said you were there for what, 2-3 months?
Yeah, we were there for 2 months, close to 2 months.
In Malawi?
In Malawi.
Lilongwe, Blantyre?
We were in Kasungu, and we were shooting mostly in Wimbe village, where everything just happened in 2001. Yeah, so it was, at first it was so tough because the difference in the weather and the climate and everything. It's super hot in Malawi. But after some time we got the gist of it, of course, and just getting everyone around us supporting each other, it became smoother, and as days went by it became more fun shooting there.
Yeah. Let's speak to the woman who seems to pick winners somehow. Maggie Kundi. How do you identify these people? I mean, how do you do it?
Okay, gut, I guess, because for this particular role, I saw more than 70 boys. I went to almost every school in Nairobi.
And of course, you were recording all of this because you have to send it to New York, right?
Yeah, we are a group of two. Maggie and there's Quincy, and we went to almost every school in Nairobi, just looking for this one child.
Because Chiwetel or the director said, I'm looking for A, B, C, D, E.
Exactly.
Me this.
We need somebody who can and who is able to deliver this. And one of the things that you've got to realize is you need a child who is not only good looking, but also smart.
Right.
Because this is a kid who is in school, has to still do his schoolwork, and still put in a lot of effort for the movie.
Yes.
And in that, I mean, Maxwell was fantastic because what he's not told you is he had to learn Chichewa, which is another new language altogether for him. And as he was learning Chichewa, he still had to do all the schoolwork. That when we were in Malawi, it was during the school term, and Alliance would send every week
his homework or
his
his
work.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
And he had to sit and do that.
Come on.
In between shooting, he had to do his exams
And learning his lines.
and learning Chichewa, a new language. And he did all this. I mean, there were times he wanted to pull his hair out. This boy.
Wait, what?
But talking to him.
A- and KCSE.
Yes.
Ukiongea na yeye umesikia nini? Ni Simba. Umesikia umemuuliza tu.
Maxwell
You
Simba.
need to see him. Ukimsikia unaweza fikiria ni mtu mkubwa sana. Lakini
By the way, he's not even 18 yet.
imagine.
It's incredible.
Yes. Mimi nimeenda funky moja weekend. Homework ilinilemea. Wewe. This is a beautiful story.
God. So Robert Agengo,
Yes.
he's also acting in this movie as Maxwell's cousin.
Yes.
And Robert is insisting that we all go and watch this movie. Tell me, Robert.
Yes, it's a very inspiring story. Actually, for me, Maxwell is the boy who wants the wind for real, for me. Because you need to watch the movie to understand this.
Yeah.
We all do.
Give us a synopsis, Robert. A quick synopsis of what.
Of the movie.
Yes.
So there's this boy who in Malawi, there's a lot going on. There's famine, kuna shida,
Flooding.
and there's people now have to sell trees in order to make money for to buy food and things like that. So by selling trees, there's a lot going on in the environment.
Yes. Climate change,
Yeah,
nini, all that deforestation.
Yes. So this boy, because he has to go to school and he has to do what to learn.
The family has challenges in paying
Paying the
paying school fees.
He
Yeah.
finds a way of harnessing making yes, he goes to he sneaks into school
Yes.
to read a book. He found a book at the library that has a picture of a windmill on it. It inspired him to make a windmill that brings water for the whole village. Yes.
Wow.
And it's based on a true story.
Yes.
It's based on
That's
a
why
true
you filmed in Malawi, I guess, or
Yes.
it happened in this village in
At the
Malawi.
actual location where the actual William Konkamba lived, that's where we filmed. And he was with us most of the time.
Yeah.
William
As a
himself.
supporting whatever, as a helping out.
Yeah, he was there all the time. And most of the people in the movie, like Jeremiah, who is played by, he's actually not a nice person in the movie.
Oh, because of,
Robert is.
Remember, it's a true story. Actually, it's not you.
It's the character.
William Katahema.
Somebody.
Robert is a gambler. He's the one who sells the trees. He's
Jeremiah.
He's the, Jeremiah. Yeah.
Yes.
So he acts as the rebel.
and who is Chiwetel in the movie?
He's the
Chiwetel
father
is-
to Maxwell, the father to William.
Go on, Martin.
And beyond
Yeah.
that,
Yes.
Chiwetel is also the scriptwriter. And
And the
Chiwetel is
director.
also the director. So Chiwetel, the Nigerian, is the actor, scriptwriter, director.
And my father as well.
Yes.
Also, just to mention, it took Chiwetel 10 years to make this movie.
Yes.
It was released on 1st of March 2019, but he started on the project in 2009.
So he read the manuscript, or
he read the book,
the book.
itself,
Yeah,
the
and
book itself by
Brian Miller and William Kamkwamba.
yes, he read it twice. So
Yeah,
that's
I
why it
read
has
it
more
twice.
parts.
I read it twice before shooting, and I read it also a couple of times while we were shooting. And so when Chiwetel read the book in 2009, he went and approached William and told him, I want to make a movie out of your story, and took William by surprise. He didn't see it coming, and then they started planning the logistics, traveling to Malawi and from a couple of
in
times.
between films and movies and all that
In
stuff.
between
right?
everything else
Yes.
he was doing, he
Yeah.
was planning
He even attended William's wedding.
Malawi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Very overdressed.
Of course, as a Nigerian. What do you expect?
So, Martin, I guess it begs the question. It's not just Lupita Nyong'o and Eddie Gadegi.
Thank you very much.
Umeguza mahali. Thank you.
So, am I forgiven?
Yes, because I did not tell you this and you have taken it on by yourself.
Yes.
It's been 5 years since Lupita won her Oscar. beautiful performance in 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
We loved her.
Fantastic.
She's a Kenyan. We love her. Yeah.
And by the way, also good performance in Panther.
Yes, in the Black Panther. And
Also
currently,
In
first
Us.
weekend of Us, they
Yeah.
garnered $70 million. First weekend.
First weekend.
Her face is on the poster,
I've
so
watched it. It's
she's
good.
she's a money maker. She's
Yes.
bankable.
Yeah.
She's
That's
bankable.
7B.
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
7B.
That's 7B.
7B opening night, opening weekend rather.
Okay,
7B.
let's get to our point.
So many a politician have had in their speech only the name Lupita Nyong'o,
Yes.
which is unfortunate
Yeah.
because there are more Kenyans that are making strides in the acting. And now we have a couple of more names to add, because beyond the three of us who are actors in the film, there are three other
Kenyans.
Kenyan actors. That is Raymond Ofula, Melvin Alusa, and Eddie Mbogwa. Yes, so we're 6 Kenyans in a Malawi film that is on Netflix that is doing so well internationally. Hollywood has they have seen that this movie is so awesome that to them it's been 5 years, so they say, since they saw such a story told in the way that it has been told. Because for us we might not see it as such, because it's a story of strife, struggle, poverty. That's our unity. Most of us. Sorry, si wewe Jeff.
Tuongeeni hapa.
Hapo wacha tuongee.
Tuongeeni
Hii story
hapa.
yetu
Yes. That is
ya
so-
kila siku.
ni kawaida.
Hii story ya kawaida ya.
Kufuliza hapa.
Yes. And then it's mostly about the victories that come, the small victories that come from these struggles that we really appreciate. So Hollywood is even asking, has Chiwetel now changed the direction of storytelling in Hollywood because of how powerful? Jeff, you need to watch
Yeah,
that.
the question is,
I have to.
Is
Go-
Chiwetel going to change the face of Hollywood? It was on it was on the cover of a magazine.
This is a Nigerian guy
Yes.
changing the face of Hollywood.
Yes.
By the way, before I forget, there was this movie done about the chess player in Uganda. Lupita was in that.
Yeah.
Queen of
Queen
Country.
of Country.
That was pretty good too. That was May Noor. What's her name? The Indian woman who did that, right? Yeah, Indian director.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
her
yeah,
name.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we remember Lupita. Lupita.
Huyo ndio anatukumbusha.
That was a good movie. Yeah?
Yes,
it was really well done.
Yes, it was a good story as well.
So Maggie, I mean, good Lord, you have played a role in identifying the next Kenyan big thing, if we can say this, right? I mean, look, from Constant Gardner, give us a couple more. Show off a little bit.
First
Show
grader.
off. First grader.
First
yes,
grader,
yes,
of
yes.
which you were there.
I was left on the cutting room. Famous last words.
The fourth
Edit.
estate.
You did
The fourth estate, the Kenyan Sins, we cast for those. I did the casting here for the fourth estate.
And the fifth.
Fifth estate.
Yeah, the fifth estate.
Julian
sorry.
Assange.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
then the Submergence, which was shot in Djibouti. We had to carry some of the actors from here to shoot them in Djibouti, which we did that. I did the casting. And so many others.
And the one that was a series around the world. What was that thing called?
Sensei.
Sensei, that was not me, but it was awesome. It's Kenyan,
Yeah.
very good.
What are you
Yeah.
working on now, Maggie?
NDA things, but
And the non-disclosure agreement.
Nini Kenya?
Right now we're casting for a big movie.
0728.
It's a Kenyan story.
Watiane namba mara moja. Yes. Tusaidike na tusieditie.
Siku watu pekee. You okay eventually.
So it's a Kenyan story.
Big one.
It's a big movie. The way it's we're going to shoot it and everything. It's a Kenyan story, but we're telling it as an African. So it's a collaboration between Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, and we are all coming together to shoot this Kenyan story. And we are working very hard to make sure that we shoot it in Kenya, as opposed to so many Kenyan stories that have gone and been shot out of Kenya. A Donaldon story, just to name a few.
Correct.
The Crown season 2. I
Yeah.
think. They shot it in
On
South
Netflix as
Africa,
well,
which is not Kenya.
No.
So we are working hard to make sure that all this comes back to us, because it is our story. These are our stories. We want to keep them here. So I'm working on that. And yes, I'm still in the process of casting. We're still looking for a lot of cast for that. M-Pesa is highly appreciated.
Hallelujah. Na nilijua.
Hey, bill number.
Nilijua nafonyoka.
Robert.
Yeah.
Well
so-
done, Maggie. Well done.
Thank you. What we've not told you, one of the other people that was on The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind that everybody found very intriguing was the butler from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes.
Jeffrey.
Gerald Marcel.
Jeffrey.
Yes.
He's in it?
Yes.
Yes, he's
Plays the role
chief.
of the chief, that is Chief Wimben.
Is that right?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey the butler.
Yes. Yes.
It's actually very good company.
My goodness.
Yeah.
We have to say.
Maxwell, is this something you want to do? I mean, obviously you're about to enter university, ALA, but is this something you want to do, or is it just a pastime?
No, it's not a pastime. I want to do acting full time, like all the way. Although I'll couple that with electrical and electronics engineering, but at some point I'll have to take classical theatre as well.
Oh,
and other options.
Martin, does he have it?
This guy is an A student. First of all, he's an A student. He is going to be our poster child for those who believe that we actors are not clever.
Yes.
He's our poster child. To think, because see, one thing's for sure.
Yeah.
The level of intelligence that is required for an actor to be able to get away from themselves and embody another character is quite high. First of all,
Yes.
from that, yeah. And then, of course, you need to be able to read and understand what you're saying and how you're saying it.
And it's not easy, right?
It's not
Cramming
easy.
scripts.
It is not easy because the last thing you want is to waste time on that set. So this young man is very intelligent, he's well spoken, and he's very confident. And he's only 17. When me, I was 17. To be continued.
No, Martin, we just said
Only want to
take 28.
interview me live.
3 words. Okay, let me ask Robert.
Yes.
Before we break for sports, and we'll break for sports, and then we'll continue the conversation, right? Is there a future for film in Kenya? Because you know, it's ever since goodness, 1982, Out of Africa. People still quote that movie. 1982.
Yes.
Thank you. That's ancient history. Even you, I doubt you were born.
I love the doubt in your face.
1982 was what, 37 years ago, right, Maggie? I'm sure you remember.
I do.
We keep comparing ourselves to that, but you know, this is a new day. This is a new generation of actors and actresses.
Things have actually changed because of social media. Sana. The platform is now open for everybody. I mean, you can be your own channel. You package your product as yourself, and you know how you're going to sell it. Or ukipata numbers social media, then you can transfer. You can translate that into cash.
Into cash.
Yeah, but listen, there's a future for our industry. For as long as people are willing to work. Saizi inalingana ni nini umekuleta. Many people wanakuja na intention ya kukuja kutafuta chapa.
In fact, I want to talk about that after sports. Is there money in this business? Are you guys making money?
Well, there is, but it's not a walk in the park. That's what we say. It's not. It's
Okay, Simba,
Yes.
did you make some good money?
Simba has done one film.
Yes.
But we've been here since before.
Yeah.
Maggie has been. We've been in the industry for so long.
Correct.
So we've been through ups and downs.
Yeah.
We're going to share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Simba, maybe it's just a one-off.
No. Of course not. Of course
Simba
not.
is going places.
Yes.
Maggie,
Watch this space.
He's going places?
He's going
Is he
places.
our, for lack of a better word, Lupita? Male Lupita?
No, more like a Denzel. Umeona kitu anafanya?
He's going to be big. He's going to be big, this child.
Martin?
And
This movie has only been out for 1 month, and the buzz around it so far is so good. There's
I actually think there's an Oscar for him from this.
What?
After this movie came out, there was some controversy in Hollywood, and then when it was taken by Netflix, they started saying no Netflix movies will be allowed at the Oscar, to be entered at the Oscar.
What?
We're going to talk about
Yes, yes, indeed. Guys, by the way, the movie is called The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. Unbelievable. I'm going to watch it today. I'm gonna watch it and I'll apologize to you guys after that for not watching it. And then I'll watch it again just for measure.
You're gonna cry. So
Are you serious?
Yeah. A box of tissues.
John Kianda has been standing by very patiently. We're gonna do a quick sports update. Come back and we'll wrap up, folks. Thank you so much. Unbelievable. When you harness the wind, you need to check it out. It's playing right now. It's already won a whole bunch of awards. And a whole bunch of money and actors in it. 6 of them are Kenyan, 3 of them in the studio. Maxwell Simba, Martin Githenji, Robert Agengo, all in the studio. And of course, the casting director herself, Maggie Kundi. Guys, this is an eye-opener for some of us. But you know, tumekubali.
Yes.
Accept and move on.
Tushajiweka mahali.
Yeah. So it's already won a bunch of awards. I mean, go on, Simba.
Yeah, the movie won an award at Sundance. That is the Peace Loan Award. It's an award given to the best movie that has issues to do with science and such kinds of things.
And Sundance is Robert Redford's thing, right? Isn't he behind that? Yeah.
Yeah, he's behind the whole festival.
Yes.
So it won an award on the first day of screening. That was in the premiere, and then the movie also went on to Berlinale Film Festival as well.
And how did it do?
It did well, actually. The movie got a standing ovation.
Hello.
One which is a very rare thing for I believe Germans to do, as you go to. So it had a great reception.
So this thing is going all the way, Martin.
It has already gone all the way. You're catching up now.
It's already on the way now.
It's an amazing story.
Yeah.
I have testimonials from people who said, for sure they had to watch the movie with a box of tissues because of how, it's a simple story about wanting, it's coming. The movie is called The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. Yeah. He's going to harness the wind because that's the name of the movie. But then when he actually finally does it, by the time you're taken through the journey of what he had to go through to be able to harness the wind, and the reason was because of famine, you actually celebrate when you see water. Something you see every day, but you see water, you say, yes! It's a victory!
I covered the famine in Malawi in early 2000. I remember like 03, 04, 05, around there.
Yeah.
I was there where people were eating termites and stuff.
This is exactly when the story was written, and this is exactly when it happened.
So I will be able to relate to a lot of this.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you are.
Maggie.
Talk to me.
How far can this movie industry of ours go? Because we keep hearing things, right?
Yeah.
We're taking one step forward, 2 steps backwards. You mentioned, Dan Eldon's story being done in South Africa. Because we don't have the incentive, we don't provide those incentives. How far can this go?
Okay, I personally think right now the government has taken an interest in the film industry. Small steps, baby steps. But they have taken an interest. So we hope and pray that they are going to push for better incentives for encouraging foreigners to come and shoot here, give them good deals and reduce on the taxes that are imposed on them.
And eliminate the kickbacks.
Yes. Once the environment is conducive, Hollywood has noticed us. They have noticed us.
Yeah.
And Kenya, I mean, I've been in the industry for long enough. I've shot in so many places. Kenya is a fantastic filming location. We have, I think, the best crew people in Kenya, because the Kenyan crew, anywhere we shoot all over the world, everybody says the Kenyan crew bends over backwards. They go way above and beyond what is expected of the Kenyans. This you saw in Malawi.
Yes.
The Kenyans went way up and beyond the South Africans and the British and then all the other people. We are there. And
we stand out.
We stand out and we're very hardworking. So Kenya has been noticed.
Yeah.
We have everything it takes for us to have the big blockbusters. The actors are there. We have fantastic talent. I can tell you this for a fact because I've worked with almost every actor in Kenya. And they are awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And combine location and then give them a safari at the end of it all.
Yes.
Isn't that like double tourism? I mean, that's...
And give them Simbas. just Simba.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
it sells it sells our locations, it sells our scenes,
Yes.
it sells the pictures, it
Correct.
sells. Yeah, that's
It's
how
easy
it
advertising.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
more-
the government needs to take this industry very, very seriously. That's all we ask.
Because
Yeah.
you see what film has done for America. You have this image without being to America. You
Yes.
already know that this is the American culture.
The
This-
perception.
the perception of ukienda huko unakuta ni mashida mingi sana, mashida mingi sana. But you see, it was very intentional and deliberate by the Americans. So if we can tell our stories, because the challenge is when we have our stories told by other people, they tell it in the way that will best suit them, that will fit to the narrative of what they already know. Now let us tell our stories in our own way, so they can see what. Okay, there is this thing about Kenya. Let not the story of Kenya be just about, though there's a lot of it, corruption, poverty, and I mean, no.
There are
There
others.
are other bigger stories. There are other better stories. There are stories of Jeff Koinange.
Yes.
There are stories of
Maggie, do you want to do my story? I'll give you have a book. I have a book.
We are ready.
Where's the screenplay?
we can have that conversation.
And aside.
Let's talk after this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, come with a briefcase.
Oh, you have one.
Hey, Bill number. Okay, guys, with the few minutes we have left, can you give your social media handles so that people can get in touch? Maxwell, we'll start with you.
My Instagram page is Maxwell_Simba. Facebook Maxwell_Simba. Twitter @Simba_Maxwell.
The other way around, eh?
Yes.
Okay, Martin.
I am Daddy Mato. That is. I know, right?
Guy.
Daddy Mato.
Yes.
Madhuiti.
Yes, that's DADDIE Mato MARTO. That's on across all platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yes, Daddy Mato.
Daddy Mato. Robert.
Yes, Robert Agengo, also on all platforms.
Same.
Yes.
Perfect.
Same, niliambiwa nini sisi ni wale tulifungua Facebook. Maana kuna kinabidi.
Wengine tunapata unavailable. Mimi ndio Martin Gerezi. Nikamwona Daddy Mato.
Hata ukiweka underscore. Original. Maggie.
Mine, Facebook is Maggie Siakonyo. And then Twitter is Siakonyok. Instagram is Siakonyok.
Siakonyok.
Yes, Siakonyok.
Nice.
Yes.
God, it's incredible, man. I'm going to watch this movie, I promise you.
And we shall
We are
expect
waiting
to
for
see the Insta
feedback.
stories and the tweets
Yes.
and the tags. Sana hapo kwa tags. Tukose.
I'm watching.
Upige picha useme this is Daddy Mato.
Daddy.
And there's a trend on this about this film. Watu
Yeah.
wakiwatch wanajichukua video wakilia hiyo point wanalia
Reaction
wanachukua.
videos.
Yeah, reaction.
Yeah.
Wanachukua.
Reaction
So when you start
videos.
crying, take a nini
Oi.
and post.
Actually, no. When Jeff starts crying, I'm
Oi.
sure he wants to
We
start.
want-
We already have problems absorbing this.
Sasa akianza kulia.
don't want a freedom fighter. Shameful to a nation. You know. What are we doing to a Mau
Oh my
fighter?
God. How far is this movie gonna go, Maggie? How far, guys?
We feel, my feeling is we are going to go all the way. I want to see The Boy Who on the Oscars. We are rooting for that.
Yeah.
But for now we know Cannes. There will be a
If this
Cannes
goes to the
festival.
Oscars, sorry to cut you off, would it be under best foreign film? Is that the category or?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
that is the because a lot of it is not in English. It's in Chichewa.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
so it will be foreign.
Yeah.
And I have in my bones, I know that we're going to get that one. We are good. It's really, you can't relate because you haven't watched it. It's really awesome.
Robert.
It's only a month old. It's actually not even a month old on Netflix, and it's already getting all this. So it's already a
7.6
Yes.
right now. The rating is 7.6.
Out of.
Out of 10.
But
It might actually be higher right now.
86% on Rotten Tomato.
Yes.
Yeah.
98% people on Google like it. So
Yeah.
I think we're doing well.
We're doing very well.
I'm thinking Best Picture nominee as well. The the DOP did a great
DOP,
job
yeah.
in the film.
Yes.
That is Deep Pope. You need to check it out.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Maxwell Simba, Martin Githinji, Robert Agengo, Maggie Kundi. Thank you guys so much for coming over. You guys have inspired a whole generation. The tweets are so... We can't even read them now.
Kwanza tutasoma waende waone trailer, waone movie, watume
You
kulia.
heard the prof, guys.
Chinio, please.
The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind.
Yes.
Netflix. Check it out. You will be thanking us for it later.
Later.
Even as Katiba Clyde plays a very inspirational song. Eric Wainaina there giving us some hope, and you guys giving us hope. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having
It's been a pleasure.
Dr. Hamo every day, Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Hot 96.